catch him say me top 3 performances from a midfielder in a World Cup history since 2002. Yeah, me call 206 akwa Zinedine Zidane in Brazil. So Kaisa performance no is one of the best. The mama share Pogba ni ngolo Conte against Argentina. I think the 2018 World Cup. Yeah. Then the next one I'll say mini remember be Jude Bellingham against Mexico. Yeah, that was a top-notch performance from one player all over the field. You can't so be a game about win a game number. On a day where Hurricane was suffering to get goals from open play, on a day where the Mexicans are, if you know the atmosphere, atmosphere is intense. Not every player and Obetima Trump under this particular atmosphere. It takes players with huge mentality to survive. Yeah, say what dream no on psyche one because a lot of the English players were fumbling. Elliot Anderson on Yabana and hope. Konsa. This is the worst game I've seen from him in the World Cup. Yow, Magi Uhulibe Bia, Jawa Kwanza cried and the man could red card no. No more play. Anthony Gordon to be passable because stadium no kasa yente. Then there's Jude Bellingham in the 2 boxes. Yow, this is what you call box to box. Proper clarification of that role. By performance, now Jude Bellingham they are explaining no. Effective in the other post, decent, disciplined, and aggressive in the other box. Her tackle na a ball corner be was a free kick be say. I think it was Montes. Original cut down the neighbor was Jude Bellingham was there. No, what ball no so corner. Abrana defenders need no attention in you. The movement, the aggression, he was made for the occasion and he was made for the day. Yeah, it when na no mudi hu komo se World Cup na e kono wan e ko start no.
Morgan Rogers.
Na no ha na metena ye. Na man force o na o de o na Tuchel nanim de o ye. Me catch re wo say Tuchel cannot go to this World Cup. Only France be ko shi asoma bench Bellingham. Aha na metena ka asem no. So who could big game was say my bench Bellingham the Rogers. It was a joke. It was a big joke, a big joke. Na joke ke see kura na mo catch re no. At this World Cup, England players are Masori Ejino Mona Sopano. We Hurricane midfield, but the next player Jude Bellingham. Yeah, he keeps them ticking. Obi about 10, but or Bob wanted to send you a number 8, giving them results. And yeah, that is how you turn up. Say game way anya catalyst misro and my team so me face England say
Mate.
Because psychologically, yeah, some of these games, I'm not saying England will go and win the World Cup, but football. And you want to miss at a point in time, our dream. And it comes with games. Games like this need to meet Danny Adrenaline BBS which can reflect in performances. Because this is one of the most difficult places to go and play in this World Cup. They've gone there. Okay. Results 10 against 11. Master performance from England. And I think Thomas Tuchel, well done.
No way for Brazil coin. Are you surprising? No. Last week, now me catch you say I'm not seeing Brazil so much further in this competition. And I may be catch you when German exited the competition. They say a nation are noted for football. Sir, a minor, you don't use the shortcut and I said the quick fix to recover them, get them back to their best. And yes, I say, oh yeah, emfa. Into Ukai, Italy, Belgium, Euro 20, was it 2024?
2022.
Was it? Yeah.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. Omo Belgium, you know. Straight away, no be as oh, the Italian game is back. Sadly, and one of scenarios, so it missing. But the continuity, and a say whether you are back or not. Into Germany, Italy, France, all the big boys are winning more. So more tough for they need an open heart surgery and sign on my back. And yes, sir, you can tap into an European manager on the savior because of stabilizing Real Madrid. It wouldn't work. You will need time to build a winning formula. Now, baby, Brazil, Edru say no, yeah. Ideally, the typical Brazil na better, you know. Now, can I say Haaland, you're almost striker. who is firing for Manchester City. That Brazil would have Kylian Mbappe, will have Michael Olise playing for any other club at Auburn or representing Brazil. But then so he the top performing players over Europe now. Utiaye ya na Obenya Vini ewum. He will be the only person representing Brazil. But before that, they will have as many as 8 quality top players. Ebi ni hobium, and I'm sure the reason here Brazil for a struggle. Europeans, they force them, and that killer instinct in every moment. A Kwambe so no fire, and the fact that picking up their youth at a very young age, now football a European football. A European football near the Brazil for bet me they reclaiming almost status back to the global stage, I have something that is unique. I have foreign to the game I who Europe say.
Run to me.
Anything short of that, the Europeans will continue to reign. Tiakofa Hendrick and Naba, but Hendrick to say unim Ryan Brewster. Liverpool Accra be on model college champions, no cut him now. Or then Champions League medal called Barbering Saloon, Kuyini Tia Chess Magic, Owen Tiakan. Sana Hendrick, a performing. But the English will not allow Ryan Brewster to say Omeka Omotim no. But Hendrick is playing for the Brazil national team. So a calculated idea in Europeans now over time. Omo use a decade plus and they are Brazil for Nesano.
Yeah, then still Brazil for them. Brazil nim coach team because fine. Obekwa ko born of a free Europe naba.
Yeah.
Basa samba no da so wo mu.
Yeah.
Tie basa bia ye bona ne ye no mo European star ne ehun so a ne switch ko samba football na. Omuntimi hodi ano na ade ntino mo nya ne sa.
Ya samba dan ka so omodi nsu agu so dada. Europeans need nsu agu so. Anna me ka cho omodi nsu agu so. E ti say ya ha no omefa cocoa no raw no mde akoye chocolate abre. Yabefa gold no ye nim ye sese ye de ye nti yemra ne ye oma neutralize bibia nti they can't beat the Europeans to football say unless so mujitum say e bia ye start ye the embargo be 2 players so need 20 ye manim free Brazil nti we are creating a different football a dynasty at the amai. Anything short of that they can't beat the Europeans today the game now on more board. Inti anyangwa say nay senko bi be Brazil a free World Cup mu anye Norway. What is a France ni Germany na yi na free ma I understandable.
Yes.
But now it is Norway. I'm say Belgium cranzo you 2018 or so. Belgium met them and then almost defeated them. It is now the European game. And normal for a smart way. So Brazil be bre. The quest for the 6th World Cup trophy the story will continue for a very long time. And then 2030. And until there was a timer. Government enforced an embargo on players and then the man has 4 years very strong. Omunya that battalion dominate the league winning African competition. It was really about the government. This is our policy. When into yes, you create monsters in terms of players no more munimbo. OPM our the world stage game ni different. So media, I'm not surprised about Brazil. I knew that at some point say never to because they are not that good. Any team okuta bibi extraordinary. Odini oho, but born no both say na reflecting. Also more appointed Carlo Ancelotti me catch us. It wouldn't change anything. By a little over a year, it will not change anything. I have near who say change here, say face, personality, no, honey, you will be showing him say all of a sudden on your master. No, it doesn't work that way. So Brazil deserve to be booted out of the competition. Of course, in the game they had a lot of chances. Now also motivation. But when a player consistency, I create a niche. Say he's noted. Say when he matters more, he will step up. And Haaland mentioned the goal now. You don't joke with such opposition. And no Timmy, yeah. So Brazil deserve to say goodbye to the competition. Omunye anything extraordinary about this particular competition. I was say Brazil Esanka Ekem, they deserve to be out. And this is the record that I was talking about. Me competition and Crawford call head to head, sir. Obiasha 7 goals, yeah. Eddie. Now the man here then say there is an old guard. Me and him say the new generation will take you over, but still some way somehow Messi is finding itself amongst them. Spain should be careful. Oshia Portugal, Ronaldo I can't lot, and the Ronaldo I can't many. This is something I expect from Ronaldo all the time. I say he wouldn't change anything. He's paid his dues. Why he be DMB expecting from Ronaldo? I don't expect anything more from CR7. So what's that?
Baby, now, I think the first of one Aye Buburuja Obi di Hunkomo, including former FIFA president Seblata.
To me
About the fact to say overturning the red card situation of Florent Balogun. Say Obitimia Bo Ede Etia Belgium. Now, the Royal Belgian Federation is also release statement about Bonte. So, but this morning, Matthew Uncommon answer Belgium for the appeal. Omba appeal that particular decision no. Na ma head din ahwe omo take decision no le omo koya appeal de actually omo. The head of the appeal no if United States of America. So it's interesting to see what will happen during the appeal and what will come out. But yeah, whatever FIFA did yesterday confirming your mama you know. The edi kind say a president the next World Cup say be who see the betimi the same bibraba. The second one so ne say yaw they be a catch them say football na ya bonsamfo adwuma. We've always been saying this, and it is no surprise. Say Akwa Babesim Pempenso to say Emirenfi say Infantino now or UEFA General Secretary. So this is the appeals committee. Omodibaye Juma, Neil Eggleston, only for USA, Thomas Bostrom, for Sweden, Salman Al Ansari for Qatar, Jahangir Baglari for Iran. It is listen on the twat no who screen so you see all of them whilst you are discussing it. Inti ya the ma asem ne buburu jama for who say there's a level of influence in nyina wo nyina nie. You see, football and politics can never be separated. And there was a reason why Russia and Ukraine in a war. FIFA etuanamo suspended Russia no. Edu no bi na man for so koko anomobo afu se die ntina Israel invade Gaza. Eku Palestinian for enei omoji tumi ese mama Israel kwan amomusu si akan various competition mo. But let us not forget say time Russia case ne by FIFA wa na nwi hutu. They just stood up and they just took the decision said there be keni oye den kra na wo no ya catch say gina nchen ya suspend o. But when Israel's own came no omo catch Palestinian for ne say omo nkotro no mo ko report no mo for legal ways ne kon be fa so makodi asem no court eno no mo gina so dia yi Israel free man aso mo di Israel be dey ebekem e korea se no ma find Israel keke say aden a Israel ye discriminatory nyoma be against Palestinian for ne Gaza for ne tie no enti no mo gina so dia find yomo. Let's us not forget say Israel omo greatest ally the United States of America, including times where the United States acquired various world diplomatic meetings akwako jina Israel echi e defend Israel. Se bibi ekosu bia no Israel no so baby ogina no na asem na odi na no kuretrudu afi ye be hosti World Cup na Infantino atam peace award e dey akoma Donald Trump. So look at where it is being linked from. But metina se bu nkompoko mechi na mekan hu na de bi say no, I don't know. There's a reason why the United States has an influence in this. Also, Thomas Blatter and Platini issues by you know. Now Infantino the UEFA General Secretary as at that time. Na omunim so omuyi Platter de na free honum no. Na nipa mu hwe ni mu so ba be replace Blatter ebe Platini. Now ya kwenti omo of various charges are the bomb. But proud to case na ye ba be che omo atum di obi akoha ama ya suspend omo for 5 years awu omo akọ appeal ni nyina no. Na ne obi am say Blatter pen ase bi ne nsa ho aye fi. But ye you obi di na kan na Platini ne kofa ne na two authorities na de omo na si asem we so atwi mutintan na ba ko ye the Swiss authorities no. The other one was the United States of America. They've always had an interest in what happened to Blatter, who became his replacement. any Kwan Infantino for us to be room ebe the FIFA president. It is a billion muscle. I mean, actually, was a born I heard the TV so now born now Kwan Quatras why here no. There are people who are calling short. And look here, and now can kind of a Trump statement no about Bontina also a friend wine. So how can you call somebody? Decision will be made in Komodo because so you said we are independent body and this is what you are doing. Yeah. More intimate intervene abra Iran, you can't someone that Mexico number US. FIFA, you could not intervene. Meanwhile, it is your tournament. When you say Saturday and Kwame Iran for more qualifiers, I do be Number 2, more intimate intervene, almost Somalian referee, or be United States, as I want to consult on Konechi. Muslim intimate intervene. By red card there, move it to intervene. Now I don't know US government I intervene is anyone say any government or political state be intervening on football decisions. This is a bad precedent for this story to go to a certain extent of UEFA releasing statement. Yeah, case in Infantino on fan and ICC. On fan and ICC. Because among shedan nyada Infantino nisa, especially abroad by a call mo fast wa. Kata de platini mu na koyo mo de, one se blata mo. Na mmom Saudi Arabia Worldcup no any baby a coffee fire USA Mexico mo esube host bi no yaw the UEFA people they are not very very happy with Infantino because someone say odo amount for crampoche no baby ankasa na ono ni free no any baby a wo ye adwuma no in terms of Infantino it kwame obefa so bi omo de beba from bia no omo de beba and this is the first step yaw the next days will be crucial se balogun bobo we bi na USA yi bedroom free ma ya when you be papa enye be papa kra tournament be it won't be well and the next tournament say be hosting no e be issues be brebe o Africa FIFA Club World Cup no come be criticize say the pressure about more players no so be because more matches Infantino he's not popular among the Europeans then this decision will come out and I think Donald Trump is exercising his power there nyemom born am so monte ase born am so monte ase and that is what se black amuni na kana no pay on online nkomo mudi na emi say omo ntia se
run to me
ye mo obi a record ni over 10 years say the king of England so betimi afre say Gerald Kwanza born ye hwemu ye
so mo san
it's a bad precedent yeah a bad precedent utie se black so red cards are not overturned by political phone calls they are overturned by rules evidence and independent bodies. If a US president intervenes with a FIFA president and a player is sadly cleared before a World Cup knockout match, the question is unavoidable. Covadis, FIFA, what is this? It must be bad for somebody who attacks or corrupt to come out and say this is a problem. Now, Infantino might not be the most popular. The USA will protect Infantino. Trust me on this. Swiss authorities use Lebrata. Eddie Michel, because they knew said Michel Platini the Barber president. And they lobbied and they made sure someone Infantino beba. They will protect him. Or your munipa. Because your makabi awati Israel as Bobo. Israel as Bobo qualifiers. Meboa. Be obi timi. USA dinner muka semima we visa work up in say Russia they literally have him in their hands. But any fault. Because we are saying one the superpowers who are ruling this world no US is but the mistake here is say football and politics I think any issue no among for who say it should be separate but in reality omo kapo say omo dampem it is now no who among for post say oh na Black Star by GFA ministry ko good GFA let me stress ya ministry yes what ministry ko good GFA Mr. Kra, no, it won't happen because these two people. So it's interesting to see what will happen during the appeal. But there is a bad look on FIFA. Bad look. Yeah, bad look.
Cape Coast, is it not an embarrassment to the chiefs and the peoples over there? Me can't say I'm a paradoxical. This is how you know we. There be just a decode and son of what say. By now, Kawase Bruni bin a Gina Hana ye rolly carpet near Faso. Oh, Radinyanko Nanka. That is what I'm telling you, say. If you are born a Ghanaian, it is a punishment by God. Who's here 6 March parade dinner? soldier for no the helicopter ba no mu twa homa no mu see no mu display omu kire bibi nsuo yiri ya no kwabrane na ye brave ewura mu se okosi mu the same helicopter couldn't save ahoma na ya twetwe ba form na ntimi ama form ama fa ni pan ko gina ba bi yeye it to me be aram say if there is a way I think you uploading to Alibaba thank you and ton my near full BS kama
he upload
the whole
country
then dimensions that ye bibia na ke upload you
say Tongana
ton yeah you know you are near full
how
oh yeah you penny browse how
say
are you happy about now my asem to ano no ato senyo fa bi na wuska obeboa there's no help from anywhere
run to me
na say me tie 37 hona empani hontini pewu
let's go sister
enti you glorify ewu for some na ye kwa ye dan se be se bi nipa o mind your culture as part of your culture na ye ya de ehia but ye ni ba bi a ye di market se ye to nam Saturday ko pe wa che bi as road block by KME I'm fancy. A serious matter.
Obisu who is all round, who intended my candy okay.
Maybe I said I make an only and two nada.
No, see, like so sad. Steve Roy is deeply sad in his analysis.
Me, I don't care about Ghana anymore.
Say,
no.
It's a football and I'm got you in Aba.
I think about what could have been and what should be. See, Tihase, ye league in your papa, juvenile football in your papa. The biggest stadium I want high kasi ye bibi a betima ye won so a amanfo bonko fie bedua bayre
o maka cho so bedua bayre
na wo so ayi aso ne de ye ayi Shadrack Mr. ayi Fulham for ye regrassing check wo mo handle so obenya sene wo mo ye regrassing no o mo stadium no never to suit here
onko Fulham for handle
ai o mo ye regrassing so obenya on TikTok so wo America kra Mr.
o
Anya wareho Chiremade e wo Ghana wo ene sa wo tia wo pie asamatoa you call an agency that will come to your aid offer ambulance MFO say ha na e beji 8 million ho na offense any mu ba be si na wako you live in such a country na me catch you say punishment by God o se won tiase
Ghana a peaceful country na peaceful nation.
Tell me bia na me rosary na ma say eja ahai se woni ma woni de wa ntimi sraw yimi free san ni musu ko asem bi to me a problem the tia insu yiri o man no kro na insu yiri from the bi yiri your technocrats your people are move na me de o mo hu kra ye me hi ye o mo e from doctor ayifo na mo position ti ba hu se nkran no de bi ensu yiri ye se asase ni bi wo ha ni kwase nipa occupy but on mine sometimes enye de bia na ye no say ye call by the democratic dndn etomre bia you need to do things by force nti ye hu se okay nkran na asase na ha na yiri aha de esi de enye yi ate ase ye wo estate and omo ye yes nti government no omo transe Charlie, my was and Crawford per baby atna, but ye into assassination, my hana musidan ye be so that your peja brosen 10 years ago, ubi in your baby ada, into Zoto in Fobi. We are saying, yeah, we don't always have to talk about football. Let's talk about life. Ne hajini. A hajini. And so conquer we drew a konowa a honko abetime debate 2 hours. That is why I blame Nkrumah. Nkrumah no feel so immortal if you are no good and I saw more ben or more the way he thinks about the whole situation. That is where we are. Until the reality of Ghana and say is sad and it is a punishment to be born a Ghanaian. In discipline, nobody takes control. Ubi a yedi ope. And the World Cup. You're free muna ubi in cast and papa.